Well, David Bowie, Sir Elton John and Sir Rod Stewart were at the forefront of what was called the second British invasion. All three gave us some of the greatest hits of the 70s and 80s. And now audiences can relive it all with the British Invasion Tour. And Jeff Duff, he is providing the songs of Bowie. Lance Strauss is channeling Elton John, and Rob Caudle transforms into the Tartan Terror, Rod Stewart, and they're all here. Welcome to the show.
Exciting, exciting.
Rod?
Yeah.
What do you prefer?
Rob.
Tell us about why you actually first started channeling Rod Stewart.
Actually, I was a bass player, singer, songwriter. I learned to play music in Memphis. Played bass with Joe Walsh. I was a recording artist back in the 80s when I was really young. And people always said, "You look like Rod Stewart." So when I had my first son, I was like, I went to Vegas and saw a show. I was like, I could do that. I was already playing bass and singing some of those songs. So basically, I just, went to the bank.
Have you ever met the man himself?
Never met him, but we've corresponded a bit. But yeah.
Oh, what does he think about you?
He's been very complimentary.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
very complimentary. Yeah.
And Lance, you
Yes.
won Red Faces more than 30 years ago.
Oh, don't bring it up.
Was that the start of your Elton John passion?
It more or less was. I just done a show about John Lennon where I played Elton John, and I used to get a great reaction from the audience. And I thought, maybe you can do this. So the only place at the time in '87 to go was Hey Hey It's Saturday, and did Red Faces, and it did kind of launch the whole idea. And I just kept going, and I haven't really stopped since, because Elton John is so popular. You can probably do it. I'll do it until he passes away, or if he retires. I hear he's retiring. That might be nice, and maybe I'll tour the world then after he's said goodnight.
And Jeffrey, when you play someone like Bowie, and then the real life man passes away in real life, I mean, how does that affect you and your performances when you spend so much of your life as this particular person?
Well, no, I'm not really pretending to be him. I'm still Jeffrey Duff, but I've been singing his songs for a long time. And I mean, I was really, really cut up when he died, because he was living next door to me here in Elizabeth Bay. He owned a place in Kincoppel in Elizabeth Bay Road, and I was living next door. I didn't even realise I was next door to him until a couple of his musicians saw me in a coffee shop, and they said, "Hey, you're that singer sings up the road." I was singing in a place called Round Midnight in King's Cross. They said, we come to see you with Dave." I said, "Dave?" I said, "Yeah, David Bowie."
Oh my gosh!
I said, "Where does he live?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, I live next door. I didn't even know."
Oh my gosh! Wow!
Amazing. I mean, he lived next door to me, other than I live next door.
Of course.
So you're all starring in this fabulous show. So how does it work? What do you do?
We do a lot of, we do duets together, and we come out and do a little segment, and everybody we kind of get together.
It's the dream concert we never actually got to see.
That's exactly right.
These
And
three artists.
there's so many songs that you have to sort of split it up. So, I mean, there's obviously some that we're not playing, I mean, you really have to chop the list down. But we each do a little segment, and then we do come together at the end and do some things together, which we don't know if the real guys ever really did those things, but it's a nice touch in the show where people come to see it, to see the artists actually performing together, and it goes down very well.
And because it caters for the baby boomers, basically, people that probably maybe didn't have the opportunity to see Rod Stewart or Elton John or David Bowie, it covers the soundtrack of their lives as they were growing up as teenagers, so they can relive it all again.
Oh, that's what we love
In
now.
living colour.
All the dates and tickets for the British Invasion Tour can be found at the British Invasion Facebook page, and you're all performing for us this morning. What's the song?
We're doing a Led Zeppelin cover.
Well, let's keep everyone at home in suspense, and we'll do the big reveal soon.
Okay.
Thank you so much for joining us.
A pleasure.
All right.
A pleasure. Thank you. Thanks very much.